Refusing to surrender one room in my mountain house to the HOA president ignited a war I never saw coming. Clara Bennett, a cunning manipulator running an illegal rental empire, sued me, unaware that my attorney cousin was ready to strike back. Her greed unraveled a criminal network spanning 12 mountain towns, but her final message turned my victory into a chilling new threat. It was 6:30 p.m. on a Friday when a sharp knock shattered the silence of my Pinewood Haven retreat. I'd bought this house for peace, no neighbors, no noise. Opening the door, I found Clara, her diamond earrings glinting under the porch light, flanked by two men I vaguely recognized from community meetings. "Good evening," I said, masking my irritation. "What's this about?" Clara's smile was razor-thin. "I'm the new HOA president. We're inspecting properties for compliance." Before I could protest, she brushed past me, her eyes scanning my living room like a hawk. "I didn't agree to this," I said, trailing her. "Inspections need notice." "Emergency protocol," she snapped, waving a hand. Her gaze locked on my floor-to-ceiling windows and the guest cabin beyond. "That cabin. Perfect for HOA meetings while the community center's under renovation." I froze. My cabin, a cozy haven I'd built for my sister's visits, wasn't for public use. "That's private property," I said firmly. Clara pulled a binder from her bag, flipping to a highlighted page. Bylaw 14.2 allows the HOA to use private spaces when public ones are unavailable. One of her lackeys, a wiry man with a clipboard, nodded. "Standard procedure." My pulse quickened. I read every bylaw before buying. "That's not in there." Her eyes narrowed. "Amended last year. Notices were sent. Keys by Monday. Clear it for 15 seats." I clenched my fists. "I'm not giving you my cabin. That's final." The air turned icy. Clara's voice dropped. "Refusal is a violation. Expect penalties." She thrust a formal request at me and stormed out with her entourage. As their SUV peeled away, my neighbor Tom appeared, walking his Labrador. "Met Queen Clara, huh?" he muttered. "She's ruthless. The Wilsons refused her pool access last year, drowned in fines until they sold." A chill gripped me. "She can't force people out," I said. Tom glanced around. "3 families have left since she took over. Document everything." The next morning, I pored over HOA documents. Bylaw 14.2 existed, but it said spaces could be volunteered with compensation, not seized. My phone rang, an unknown number. "This is Councilwoman Linda Hayes," a curt voice said. "Clara says you're obstructing community needs." I was stunned. "She's lying. There's no renovation crisis." A pause. "Clara manages multiple HOAs. She's raised property values." Suspicion grew. "Is the community center being renovated?" Another pause. "I wouldn't know." She hung up. I drove to the community center. No workers, no equipment, just silence. I snapped photos, then found an orange violation notice on my door: $300 daily fines for fence height, a birdhouse, and non-compliance. Across the street, Clara was arguing with Tom. I called my cousin Emma, a property law attorney. "They can't do this," she said. "Send a cease and desist letter. Meet me tomorrow at Lakeside Cafe." That night, headlights swept my windows. Peering out, I saw Clara and her goons photographing my property at midnight. I sent the images to Emma. Her reply: "Don't engage. This is war." At Lakeside Cafe, Emma was late, a first. Her text arrived. "Clara called my office, impersonating you to drop the case. Meet at Tom's garage on Cedar Lane." Driving there, I spotted Clara's SUV tailing me. I lost her with quick turns, arriving shaken at Tom's converted barn. Inside were Emma, Tom, and 3 neighbors: Ellen, a retiree, Mark, a book collector, and Lisa, an accountant. "Lock the door," Tom said. Clara tried to report me to the bar, Emma revealed. This isn't just HOA bullying, Ellen spoke up. She took my shed, claiming violations. Tourists stored furniture there. Tom nodded. My garage is community storage, now a rental. Lisa showed bank statements. The HOA spent $200,000 on renovations, but the center's untouched. A vacation rental listing popped up, Tom's garage, marketed as a rustic retreat. They're renting our spaces, Ellen said. My shed's $150 a night. My cabin, with its valley view, could fetch $400. Emma leaned in. Your case can expose Clara. She's suing you for $20,000 and cabin access. My phone buzzed, a summons. Then another text. You could have given me the room. Now I'll take everything. The next day, I caught Clara and strangers on my porch, tampering with my cabin's lock. I called 911, recording as police arrived. Misunderstanding, Clara claimed, but the forced door told another story. Inside, drawers were ransacked, cushions tossed. Emma found cameras and bugs hidden in smoke detectors. Illegal surveillance, the officer noted. Lisa uncovered Clara's scheme across 8 HOAs, netting millions by renting private spaces. A Pinewood Gazette reporter joined us, eager to break the story. Clara's call came that night. Check your email, she purred. My settlement's generous. Emma scoffed. No deals. Clara laughed. Check your deed. I chose your cabin for a reason. Her email revealed a geological survey, my property circled, and an unfiled resolution suggesting my cabin sat on HOA land. In court, Emma's forensic accountant exposed $180,000 funneled to Clara's accounts. Fake contracts, rental listings, and Tom's testimony painted a damning picture. Clara's smugness faded as Judge Larson ordered a restraining order and froze HOA funds. Outside, she hissed, You've started something you can't finish. Then Tom called. They're at your house. 3 HOA trucks swarmed my driveway, workers claiming a water leak. Emma flashed the court order, and Sheriff Daniels arrived with Judge Larson, who'd been tipped off. Sanctions are coming, Larson warned Clara, whose maintenance mix-up excuse crumbled. News crews swarmed as Clara's empire unraveled. 6 months later, I was the HOA president. We rebuilt with transparency, open meetings, real improvements like trails, and a garden. My cabin became a voluntary community space. Clara and her cronies were convicted, repaying $250,000. But the DA uncovered her network across 12 counties, sparking wider investigations. That night, a text from an unknown number. This isn't over. Clara's appeal was pending. An email followed. You took everything. Now it's my turn. A car idled across the street, lights off. I checked every lock, prepared for battle. Clara wanted my land, likely for its mineral value, per the survey. But I'd fought for more than a cabin, I'd fought for justice. What do you think? Was Clara's scheme a calculated land grab or just greed? Share your thoughts in the comments, especially on how far someone should go to protect their home. Your opinions could spark a debate that gets this story trending.